guys, welcome back. Christmas is right around the corner. So what's Christmas in Kerala without Achappam? Today I'm going to share a recipe for Achappam or rose cookies, how it's called in English. So let's get right to it. The ingredients that you will need are a 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, maida, 1/4 cup of rice flour, a cup of medium thick coconut milk, 3.5 to 4 tablespoons of sugar. I used 3.5 and that was sweet enough for me. 1 egg, slightly beaten. And finally, half a teaspoon of black sesame seeds. So let's get straight to it. It's a really simple recipe and making the batter is so quick. It's really simple. We're just going to add in all the ingredients into one bowl and then mix it with a wire whisk, or you can put it in the mixie for a blend. And one thing you're not going to do is you're only going to add in the sesame seeds after you've mixed the batter. From this batter you get about 30 to 35 achappams. You have to mix it for a bit so that there are no lumps. So I've mixed it for a bit and as you can see, there are no lumps. And as usual, to balance the sweetness a bit, I prefer to add in a pinch of salt. This is optional, you don't have to add it. And now for our final step, we're going to add in the sesame seeds. Now our batter is ready, so you can let it rest for about 10 minutes while we heat the oil and the ach. I have a liter of coconut oil here and don't wonder why the color is like that. I am reusing my oil from my trial run. That's why its color is a bit off. So when we are heating the oil, we are immediately going to place in our ach because the ach has to be really hot when you're making the achappam. A good method to check whether your oil is hot is to just use a wooden spoon like this and just dip it into the oil. And if you see lots of bubbles form there, that means it is hot. So now we're just going to reduce the flame. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a smaller bowl like this. And I'm just going to transfer some batter into it. Just like this. And this is going to make it easier to dip the ach into the batter and create the achappam. Now the ach is heated enough, so let us make some achappams. The temperature of the oil and the ach is very important, so it may take a few trials for you to get it right. If it fails the first few, do not give up and just keep on trying. You will get it eventually. So now let's see how it goes for me. Make sure that you don't dip it in all the way, and you should hear a sizzle when you dip it in. If you dip it in all the way, it won't come off the mold. Now you can slowly start shaking it, and there it comes off. Immediately put your ach back into the oil because the ach has to be heated very properly. It takes 2-3 minutes for it to fry, and you have to turn it on each side so that each side has a nice golden brown color. Then it is ready and you can take it out. Now it is ready to be turned. When you turn it, it doesn't have to have that much of a golden brown color because you can still cook it some more. Now the ach is heated again and we can make a second achappam. Now as you can see, there are no more bubbles, so that's also a bit of a sign that indicates that it is ready. So we're going to take it out. It doesn't have to have too much of a dark color. A color like this is enough. You can just have some paper towels here and put it on that so that the excess oil can be soaked from it. Like that, you have to bake all of the achappams. See you when I've baked all of them. If the batter doesn't stick to the ach, it may be because the batter is too liquid or because the ach isn't hot enough. the batter decreases, you can put it in a smaller bowl. That way it's easier to dip the arch in and you can make use of most of the batter. I've baked all of the achappams, so now let's taste them. Look at how crispy it is. It's amazing. It's crispy and crunchy, and the texture is just perfect. It's the sweetness level is correct, and it's just incredible. You can't explain the taste of it. I really hope you guys will try this recipe. You definitely should. It's amazing. See you until next time.